very interesting subject. I know you really don't know a whole lot. That's what you learn. That's what you discover with this information. This information is designed to help you raise your frequency, boy. And a lot of us got to really raise. Matter of fact, here we go. I just posted the section that I'm gonna go over. Mm. So if you're in Bittrex, it's just for education. Probably, you know, study this that particular. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I told you to not like when I put this type of information out there. But it's too late now. It's already been posted. It's in Bittrex, and it's done. It actually talks about the terms of the payment. Terms of the payment, it says claimant reserves the right to amend, correct, adjust this accounting for any subsequent joinder and co-claimant fees and charges. Payments may also be in equal numerical value of gold, silver, a wire transfer, real property, natural resources, general tax credits, equivalent corporal service, not to exclude respondents' imprisonment, and any agreeable combination of the above, and is in numerical parity with the euro, dollar, and any other superior currency backed by gold for educational purposes. This is the standard SOP for what we do here at Diversity Trust. So when you're in doubt, just use something that you may feel is a little bit. This makes me sleep at night. When I'm able to attach this kind of information in the documentation. It's food for thought. If you just happen to be strolling and you got access to Bittrex and you're actually in the Diversity Trust activity stream, you will probably run across that particular finding. It'll say term. You can, just study that. I really want to go into this, but I don't want to feed it. So I'm going to say study, study, study. That's what I'm going to say. And when you think you got it, then study some more. And we're talking about MOOR. Well, if you know where we're going, we got to know where you came from. Why this is important is because that information is designed to open your mind. And with that, down through there and see where everybody is at. Let's see. Let me see where everybody's at. Mm-hmm. Brother Calvin, if you can hear me, touching base with you, see if you got any questions, comments, or concerns about anything you heard thus far in this particular training session. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so you want to see the accounting ledgers? Okay. If you can log into your Diversity Trust and go to Bittrex. Yeah, go into your Bittrex and go to the one that says Diversity Trust. And then go to your activity stream. Everything that's in the activity stream, I actually took the liberty of putting a lot of that stuff up in the activity stream there in Bittrex. Mm-hmm. The statement of account. Now this is my personal statement of account that I'm sharing with everybody that can see my screen. And so what I posted in Bittrex is one of the actual terms or conditions of your statement of account that you can use. And I posted that in Bittrex as well. That's the last thing I posted in the activity stream. So that way you can take a look at it. Alrighty. Alrighty. That will work. That'll work. That'll work. All right. All right. Let's see. Checking in. Let's see. We got somebody else that's in here. Let's see. Okay, we have someone that's actually in the actual link with the initial CB. So I'm checking to see if we got if you hear me. I'm checking to see if you actually got any questions, comments, or concerns with anything you heard thus far. All right. Yes. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. All right, all right. So no question. You're just playing logistics officer there, just kind of coordinating everything. Okay, okay, good, beautiful, beautiful. All right, all right. Work. That will work. All right. Well, this is how I do this. I'm going to let's see. We got all of these things on point and anyway, and then let's do this. All right. This information that's dealing with that statement of account is a good start because it kind of puts everybody. And I use that. I'm not saying yours should be like mine. I get the question all the time. Well, Bezel, what do you use? And I know why you're asking that because you're kind of curious. So I was like, well, I try to stay within the realm of accounting. So I very rarely try to send things in any one direction that is not accounting or is not related to accounting, if I can say it that way. If I'm talking about something, it has a numerical and a value in accounting. That way, I can be very uh, direct. I can say exactly what I mean and mean exactly what I say. And then those things that normally are used against me can't because I deduced it to now. You're not talking about math. That means I get to accept what you're saying for the value of what it is, even if it's deficient, even if it's filled with emissions. You may be purposely leaving things. Understand? I don't. When I talk to people that are truly in the private, it's a different conversation. It's usually a very. It's not a short, but it is because they don't get any kudos by revealing their position privately. And so, what's already understood doesn't necessarily need to be said. But I also understand a lot of things that I talk to individuals about. I'm coming from an accounting perspective that's foreign. So it's like, even though I'm familiar with what you're saying, where you're going, I'm foreign because I'm coming from an accounting perspective, and accounting is the last thing most individuals who I speak to are coming from or deriving to. People literally don't understand that when I have to go out in the public, I'm always in trusteeship, and I literally take that seriously. Like, I literally deduce my days to deciding whether I'm going to go out in the public or remain in the private. And a superior man stays in his or her own domain. So I love being in the private because I'm in my own domain. When I'm going in the public, it's for business. It's public. It's trusteeship. And a lot of times I stay out of the for the safety of the public. I don't want to have to, you know, be compelled to do certain things. And it's for their safety. But I can't avoid it in a lot of instances. This what I do. These classes is charity. The value that I get from it because it helps me what I can say and do what I'm supposed to do because this is one of the reasons why I'm here. But it's a charity. I have private things that I do, and all these things are gravitating around what's being done. I also will go here. There's a lot of information that I could not publicly. So they can't uh, control what I do through trusteeship, and if part of philanthropy and part of our humanitarian project is to enhance the quality of life. So the best thing that I can give someone is information. And truly in knowledge there is power. And so in that knowledge, we're protecting the delivery of it. So there's a method to all of this, and it's very strategic. I went through a whole metamorphosis because of 287 students in 5 years, and over the 200 something students, over 200 of them are now in a private place and or space. And so prior to 2017, I was compelled to be in a position as a minister of finance, if you will, for certain groups, which I will not name. Um, when I made that choice, I decided that I would be very open minded, but I realized this ain't for everybody. It's only for certain individuals, and because we're now at the end of this cycle, this great cycle, we're in a new decade. Accounting, we're already in the decade. Um, Most are moving towards that new mindset. And these are things that are happening right before you're not really privy to because it's not being televised. Let me say it that way. Let me just bring this up. This was just posted about an hour ago. Let's see here. I'm getting some shakes. I'm getting some folks like Bazell. I don't know if you want to do that. Yeah, you think I should? How about this? How about this? I'll do it this way. All right. Some of the banks that you're looking for this exchange rate are going to be smaller community banks, small 1,000. An opportunity, a really good opportunity during to acquire those Silver Eagles. We've already established a relationship, so are we providing through Bittrex for those that have not fully executed their banking in the box platform? Go ahead and do so because we have an API system which will assist with that. So those of you that actually have been engaged with us since June, I told you we're implementing the our sandbox for these transactions. So I posted those API keys on Bittrex under our Bell Bay and Associates. And so those of you that are actually there, you've already been given your API keys and you've already are utilizing the tech. You mean that you came into the program securing your spot, with the minimum 5 or the 25 going into the platinum component. Check your inbox because the distributors that are be going out this week, their APIs have already gone live on the sandbox side. So you can send direct solicitations through the activity stream or send it privately, and then we'll connect you with passive. Remember, gentlemen, it's ledger to ledger transactions. The CTRs, which are the currency transactions, your accounting ledgers, being CISA compliant is the order of the reason why I'm speaking in that is because in civics, law and history go together. Let's get to what I'm going to break down. We'll start